Guys, it looks like it's 9 o'clock, so we're going to go ahead and get started. First of all, let me just say thank you so much for being here with me tonight. I totally respect your time because I too have a family and value my evenings tremendously home with them. So I really do respect and thank you for making the time to take some time with me tonight to check this out and see if this is something that might be a good fit for you. Because that's really my goal over the next, say, 30 minutes is to just lay it all out there to let you know the details so that you can make an informed decision about coaching and about coaching with our team if that's something that makes sense in your life. So first, let me kind of just give you a little bit of background about me and who I am, so you know, have an idea of where I'm coming from and who's speaking to you. My name is Megan Eggleston, and I've been coaching actively for about not quite 2 years. I was signed up as a coach for a year prior to actually coaching, only for the discount on Shakeology. So I was not intending to actually coach. I actually was kind of almost opposed to coaching. I kind of had a lot of reasons why I thought that would never make sense in my life. But we'll get to that. So like I said, my name's Megan, and I am a mom to 3 young children. They're 8, 5, and 3. Coaching is something that I saw coming for me because I am super shy. I've come a long way, so I shouldn't say I am shy. I've been shy all my life. I'm now 34, but I've been pretty shy and introverted and never saw this as something that would be a good fit for me. But honestly, it was more because I never wanted to sell anything and because I had an idea of what companies like this did and what they were about. And well, I was wrong. But let me back up a little bit more. I am a fitness instructor. I'm a fitness professional. I have a degree in kinesiology. I'm a personal trainer. I'm a certified personal trainer, and I'm a group fitness instructor. So fitness is something that has been a passion of mine for a little while, but that stemmed from kind of a tough time in college when I was essentially told I was fat by my dance team coach. I danced for years, put on a good bit of weight in college, and was told that I was too chubby for the uniform, and that definitely sent me into some destructive behaviors, and definitely started some real bad insecurities and like I said, destructive behaviors that kind of took me in a downward spiral. And I ended up finding fitness and running that gave me that control or empowerment that I was missing, and just started to give me that confidence, that boost that I needed. So fitness has been something that I find empowers people, and it's kind of what started me on this journey. So then I got a job in a university setting, working with student athletes after I graduated, and I got married and ended up having children and decided to stay home with my babies. And I'm so blessed that I am able to do that, and I have really enjoyed that. And that was just a priority for us, for me to be able to stay home. Well, fast forward several years, and I was starting to have an itch for something more. I still wanted to be home, but I was seeing, hey, I can see myself going back to work after my kids go to school. I'm not the type meant to just stay home. I really had drive, ambition to serve some kind of purpose outside of being a mom and a wife. Although I was fulfilled by that, I felt like there was something more, and I was kind of seeking that opportunity to kind of, I didn't want to leave the babies, but I wanted to kind of start that path towards what that would be when they were in school. But I really couldn't think of anything. It really was just like, well, if I'm going to leave the house, if I'm going to leave my house 9 to 5, that job better light me up. It better really get me excited and fired up. And I wasn't really seeing that. But so I kind of put that on hold, but it was in the back of my brain, like, what is that going to be for me? Well, so I found Shakeology after my 3rd baby. I was pretty good with nutrition and eating well up until I had her. She was colicky. I thought moms were lying about colic. I had 2 kids, 2 babies who didn't have that. So I was like, what? Babies cry. What are you guys talking about? Well, no, I had a colicky baby who just turned me upside down, and then I battled what I would assume was postpartum depression. I was never diagnosed, but definitely a low that I had never experienced before with my other children. And I was struggling. I was struggling with 2 toddler boys running around like maniacs and nursing an infant, a newborn, around the clock. And I was just struggling to just take care of my body. I wasn't feeding it well, not because I didn't want to, but you know, when you're just so busy and exhausted, like you have no choice but to just grab what's quick and easy. And sometimes it wasn't much. And so I was just feeling, and then that makes you feel worse. You're just so exhausted. You have no energy because you're just eating crap. So I had heard someone mention the Shakeology stuff. And honestly, before that, I didn't even believe in shakes because, you know, I mean, as a fitness person, I just thought, you just eat healthy, you just eat whole foods, you just eat clean, and, you know, you don't need shakes. That's for, you know, people who don't, that's for people who want a quick fix. You know, shakes are or for bodybuilders or whatever. So I never really thought shakes were for me, but I had heard about the Shakeology stuff, and I heard that it was something different, so I decided to research it a little bit, and I had researched shakes. You know, I looked at them before, and when I saw this, I was like, wow, that's actually legit. It's all whole food sources. These are like crazy superfoods that I can't plug into my shake every day or in my nutrition every day. So, man, I'll try it as a money back guarantee. Like, why not? This is like quick, convenience, dense nutrition that I can be sure I'm getting every day. Even as hard as I try to eat healthy every day, I can, you know, this will be an insurance. So I decided to give it a shot, loved it. Energy like was soaring after a week. You know, that like 2 p.m. slump was gone. I had energy. It just felt like, oh my gosh, this is what my body was needing. It was needing nutrition. So I was just happy to grab that discount. I knew that there was a coaching opportunity attached to it, but I was just like, you know, I don't do MLM. I don't do network marketing. I don't do direct sales. Like, that's totally for other people. That's not for me. And I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be pretty candid when I say I almost had a little like snobby attitude about it, because I thought, you know, I have a degree in kinesiology. I have a certification in personal training. I have, you know, a certification in group fitness. I almost felt like I am above coaching because anybody can coach. But I really just didn't know any better. I just didn't know what coaching could actually do for people. So fast forward a year, I mean, I am so not interested, and I'm just enjoying my shake. And then, so this was like 2013, the spring of 2013, that I was like, just had my baby was almost a year or right around a year, and it was almost summer, and I'm thinking, yeah, I need to lose a few more pounds before the summer. So I decided to get some friends together just for like an accountability group. Like, hey guys, like they always came to me for fitness advice anyway. So I thought, what if I kind of lead this group, but I need accountability for nutrition. Like, I, you know, still don't eat perfectly all the time, and I need accountability. So would you guys like to like do this fun Facebook group? We'll just like cheer each other on. We'll share our recipes. I'll offer you points towards, you know, checking in every day, posting your sweaty selfies or what healthy meal you made or what workout you did. Let's just, you know, do this. I didn't give them a workout plan. I didn't give them a nutrition plan. I didn't give them any kind of no guidance except to say that we're just going to do this together. Whatever you've been meaning to do, just do that. We'll hold each other to it. So seriously, it might have been like 2 months that we did this, and everybody's results were pretty like astounding. Like, without having like a real plan, like I couldn't believe, you know, the results people were seeing, because all they really needed was a pat on the back. They didn't need personal trainer Megan. They didn't need group fitness instructor Megan. They needed someone to just say, hey, I'm here for you. Here's some support. Here's a girl. And I needed it. And it was just so rewarding to be able to inspire people in that way, and to stay and to feel inspired myself. It was just so different from working an hour in the gym with somebody that, you know, you never know what's going to happen to them the rest of the time. You know, you can spend 1 hour working with somebody in a gym setting, but people need so much more than that. And honestly, if I wanted to make a career in fitness, I was never going to do it that way. Like, I wasn't going to spend hours in the gym, the worst hours of a day, mornings and evenings, when you would do personal training, when I have a family at home. So for me to ever make a career out of fitness, there was just no way that I could do it. So because of their success, and because I had such fun doing it, and they just felt so proud of themselves and so empowered, they said, "Hey, Megan, what's next after this, 60 days was up?" And I was just like, I don't know, like, hadn't really thought about that. This was just kind of like a whim. But it turned out that Beachbody was launching this new product called, this new program called T25, Focus T25 by Shaun T, which Shaun T is a very popular Beachbody trainer who, of course, you've probably heard of Insanity. So he was launching this 25-minute program, and I thought, well, this, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get a discount on it anyway, since I'm a coach. But anyone want to do that with me? And sure enough, like, they were just like, yeah, let's do that. This looks awesome. And they had heard about Shakeology because they saw that I was drinking it. So they said, well, we'll try it with you. Well, I had my first challenge group, and it turned out that all people needed was a little bit of was me sharing what was working for me. I never ended up selling anything to anybody. And that's pretty much been my journey since that summer in 2013. Every month I have led another challenge group, because I am a product of the product, showing it works, sharing my experience, and it's never been about sales. It's always been about helping people. And and I just at the beginning never expected this to be anything more than fun. I mean, something that was fulfilling me while I was going to be home with my babies, and any income that came from it was a bonus, was gravy, really, because I just loved it, and it was just giving me a purpose outside of the day-to-day changing diapers, washing dishes, from a sink that keeps filling up, from diapers that keep getting filled up, from laundry that keeps piling up. Like, it was just so special and to have this purpose. So I never wanted to see it end. And so I thought, whatever this came of this, like, financially, was just like, whatever. Like, wasn't why I did it. And well, it's almost 2 years later, and I'm making well over a full-time income, double what I was making when I was working full-time. And if you had told me that back then, I would have thought you were crazy. I mean, I knew people made good livings doing this kind of stuff, but I never thought that person was someone like me, and never thought I wanted to be that person. And it still blows my mind some days that you can have that kind of living, doing something that's making such a difference and is so much fun and fills me inside. So that's me. That story, maybe you'll relate to something that one of my experiences, I don't know, but I thought you should know a little bit about who's speaking to you, and why I'm so passionate about this opportunity, and why I want to share it with other people. It's done so much for me and my family, and for my future, and for our freedom, that I have to just make sure people know about it, whether they decide it's a fit for them or not. I feel like it's my responsibility to let people know, what the potential is. So I'm going to move into our the presentation, and this is basically just the details, the ins and outs, the nuts and bolts of what coaching is, how you earn money, who Team Beachbody is. So give me a second while I find my slides, because technology is not my thing. It might take me a minute. So hang on. Okay, I'm praying that works. And if somebody who's on here that knows me and has my number, you can feel free to text me if something is not working right. Okay, so let's get going. So I kind of shared about me. This is a little bit more about like my success as a coach. I'm a 5-star diamond coach, and I was named an elite coach in 2014. That's out of only 199 people made that. And what that means is I've hit some pretty big milestones in the business. Our team was ranked 99 out of 230,000, which is a really big deal for us. Like, it is not me, and this says about me, but honestly, that part of it is totally my team, Team Phoenix. They're just an amazing group of people that I'm just super humbled to be surrounded by an incredible group of people who are just so committed and so so passionate about others. So that's more about them than it is about me. But my husband's name is Niles, and we've been married for it'll be 10 years this year. And I have an 8-year-old boy, Bo, Grady, who's 5, and Mariah, this has 2, but she actually just turned 3 yesterday. I'm a fitness instructor and personal trainer. Yes, in about a year and a half, I had a full-time income, and last year, about a year ago, I ended up paying off all my student loans thanks to Beachbody. So possibly you've heard about some of these programs. P90X is a pretty popular one, but before we were actually a network marketing company, it was just an infomercial company. So you've probably seen some of these things on infomercials. So it wasn't originally created to be a company like this. It was just they were selling DVDs on infomercials. And then what they were finding is that the people who were using the products, they would go on these message boards and they were helping other people who were doing the program. So people who had had experience with them, had success with it, had results with them, they were helping along other people who were purchasing the product. And they're essentially coaching these people and recommending the products and helping Beachbody grow. So Beachbody decided, well, I mean, if people are gonna like recommend our products, why not pay them to recommend our products? And that's when coaching began. So they called it Team Beachbody. They started the idea of having coaches who will help them share the products and get the word out. So you'll see they started Shakeology back in 2009. Some awesome programs here. TurboFire is one of my favorites. P90X3 is definitely one of my favorites. 21 Day Fix is a super popular program, PiYo. And then they launched a 3-day cleanse, a 3-day refresh not too long ago. So pretty much there's something for everybody, every fitness level, every different style. And I hate stats and numbers, so this chart really doesn't do much for me, but it's just intended to show you that the revenue, their growth is pretty consistent and exponentially increasing because they are constantly putting out programs and products that are meeting the needs of our society. Every year there's several new launches and releases of programs that continue to keep people engaged and interested and just fit what people are looking for and needing. And then this is just to show you how the growth of coaches. You'll see in 2014 it was projected to be 225. It's definitely over 230 now. So let's get off those numbers. That is not my thing. So what makes Team Beachbody unique? Okay, there's no other company out there that is quite like it. This combines these 4 pillars. This slide's kind of messed up, but that's beside the point. Fitness, nutrition, peer support, and rewards. You've probably seen companies that go out there and sell some supplements. They're distributing nutritional products. Maybe you've heard of certain like fitness brands. Beachbody has so much more. When you combine fitness, nutrition, peer support, and I haven't even mentioned the rewards yet. We'll come to that in a little bit. But people need and this is something I know so much to be true, being a personal trainer and group fitness instructor, is people have a pretty good idea what to do. We know what we're supposed to be eating. We know we're supposed to be out there working out. We know this. This isn't something we don't know. What we're lacking is support. Or what we're lacking is accountability. And that's what Beachbody provides. It provides all 4 of these things that work together to help people to get the maximum results. And I'll go deeper into Shakeology here because this is the product that really got me engaged. So Shakeology is there's nothing like it. People always ask me to like compare it to something. You really can't because they haven't created anything quite like it. It's not just a protein powder, and it really can't be compared or called a protein powder because even while it has protein in it, it combines so much more than that. And there's different, I'm going to tell you those ingredients in a second, but this is just showing you the different flavors. You have in the black bags 4 different whey formulas. I personally enjoy the chocolate vegan here on the left in the white bags. So there's several flavors, and there's even something for the vegetarian or vegan. So somebody who doesn't do any dairy, the vegan is a great alternative. So like I was saying, there's something for everybody. So in addition to these awesome workout programs and Shakeology, there's equipment. You'll see, yoga mats, resistance bands. I mean, there's many more, but so you can get equipment through Beachbody. There is a 21-day detox, very thorough, very good detox called the Ultimate Reset. I've done it twice now. It is so amazing. I would recommend it to anybody. The 3-day refresh is a short-term cleanse, which I've done a couple times and is awesome as well. And then in addition to Shakeology, we have pre-workout formulas, creatine, meal replacement shakes, vitamins, lots of nutritional supplements. So they offer so much more than just Shakeology and fitness programs. And you'll see here, I mean, the results just speak for themselves. I mean, these products work. And here's just a tiny sampling of some results pictures. And Beachbody gives money out every single day to people who submit their results. I'm pretty confident to say that probably these people all want at least $500. They give away $500 every day. They give, I think is it $1,000 a week, and then it just goes up. And they give like monthly a big prize, and then at the end of the year, somebody gets a big $100,000 check. So they are really incentivizing people to do these products, do these programs, submit their results, and hey, why not have some cash to kind of just reward you for a job well done. So peer support, that's what coaching is all about. We care about people. A good coach is not a distributor. A good coach is not a rep for Beachbody. A good coach is somebody who cares and somebody who really wants to make a difference and help people. So a coach does not have to be a fitness or nutrition expert. I might have a degree, I might have a certifications, but I swear to you, those have merely been a bonus to me on occasion. It is not what has helped me to have success. It has truly been just the fact that I want to help people and that and that their success is important to me. So you do not have to know everything or anything about those things. Beachbody provides you tons of resources to help your customers, your contacts in those areas. So it's not something that you have to know all about. You do not have to be already at your fitness and nutrition goals. Honestly, some of the best coaches are those coaches who are still on their journey because, and we're also, I mean, honestly, I'm not at my best. Like, I still have goals. But, when you're just showing people that you can do it and that you're a real person making this work in your life and you're seeing results, that is inspiring to people. And you absolutely do not have to be an experienced salesperson. I mentioned it before. I am so not a salesperson. That gives me like I want to choke up thinking about having to sell something to somebody. I want to break into a cold sweat. No, they are not salespeople. So a coach should be just sharing how people can change their lives and achieve their goals. So being a product of the product, using it and showing how that you can do it and how it can help others, being committed to being proof the products work, exercising, drinking your Shakeology, and improving and developing yourselves. We really do. Beachbody has really kept me on that path of constantly trying to be a better person. So benefits of being a coach. Set your own work hours. I work hard. However, I set my own work hours. I get to be home with my kids and I get to decide when I work. Now, I'm consistent and I work consistently, but it's flexible and I get to decide if I want to wake up and work before the kids, if I want to work out at a lunch hour or a nap time when they're napping or after the kids go to bed. I can decide when that is. And you can do it whatever time, even a full-time working parent. I mean, we have several people on our team who work full-time and have kids at home, and you can really work this business. I have several examples of successful coaches on my team who only have an hour or two to commit to this every day, and they squeeze it in at lunch hour and they squeeze it in a little bit in the morning. But you can do so much in just a little bit of time, and we can show you how with our trainings. And you can build online or in person. I have chosen to build most of my business through social media because I am home with 3 children. It's harder for me to get out and meet people. And honestly, it's just so easy to reach people nowadays with social media. So you just get to share your passion and attract people to you. And that is just really fun to meet like-minded people who are on the same path or who want to be on that path. And the rewards, of course, is you're going to receive a commission. It's 25% commission for any product that's purchased through your website. There's bonuses for team growth once you hit certain ranks. I'm starting to see the awesome rewards of bonuses. Trips. I've earned a trip. I've earned a few trips now. I'm going to Cancun, completely paid by Beachbody. I'm bringing my husband, even getting my travel cash, $750 in travel cash just to get there. I got a trip to Scottsdale for a leadership retreat. They paid for my hotel. I mean, and that was not even something I ever was motivated by, was earning trips. But it's just a byproduct of doing my job well. Recognition, they are so awesome about recognizing you. There, you can see some awesome work, some awesome gear here, jackets, t-shirts for hitting, certain milestones, and learning and personal development. Beachbody provides lots of different opportunities to learn, and that's different. They have, what was it called? Free Success on Demand is a really cool resource for coaches in our back office that gives you like world-class personal development and training, which has really been cool to have access to. So support, they give you all kinds of support. So just through Beachbody alone, and we won't even talk about quite yet like what your Team Phoenix would provide for you, but just Team Beachbody alone provides a ton of tools. So training and tools is a 7-day business quick start. So this is basically just a document that you just get off and running. In 7 days, this shows you quick and dirty how to get going. All right, and then they have a Coach Basics program, or we call it in our team the Fast Track, and it's a 21-day training. So this takes those things and kind of expands them and gives you a little bit deeper understanding of how to start this business effectively. And we actually walk you through that in bite-sized pieces every day. You have a team of experienced coaches to help you along while doing this with other brand new coaches. So you'll have a very intimate small group environment of other coaches who are learning with you, as well as having experienced coaches to kind of guide you along and answer any questions. Then Beachbody has the Coach Training Academy in their back office. So this is completely self-paced, and it's videos that you would watch to learn the business. And so you can do that on your own time, however you'd like. And then they provide marketing tools for you to use on your social media. If you were to do a website or anything like that, they provide all that for you. So communications, they have breaking coach news every day in your back office, so that keeps you updated on anything that's new. National Wake Up Call is basically their weekly call that is led by a experienced coach in the organization who will share some really relevant training with you. They have a monthly coach newsletter, and then if there's any question about anything, you have any questions, you go right to the FAQ, search it, and basically you can find out anything you ever need to know. And then of course they're on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. You can find them everywhere. There's resources all around you. So what to expect from our team? So we're gonna talk about Team Phoenix now. So I started Team Phoenix. I just chose a name because this name, Phoenix, for me, this is just FYI, I really believe so much in how fitness can empower people, and how fitness can kind of take you from a really low place, and it can just really give you this rebirth, and that's what it did for me. And if you know anything about the symbolism of the mythical bird, the phoenix it's this bird that came back to life out of the ashes, and so that's kind of what I've seen it do in so many people's life, is when they have success with their fitness and health, it just gives them such a sense of accomplishment, sense of pride, and they are just a different person. And it's not just about the physical, what they look like. It's so much inside. And so that's why I've chosen Team Phoenix. And anyway, so let me get off that track. But what to expect from our team is we do new coach training every month. So if you get involved tomorrow, you're signed up, if you want, for the March training. We do twice a month, we do team calls. So we do a conference call. You'll see a little picture down in here in the lower right-hand corner. This is an image of us on a conference call. And this is where a coach will share some relevant training. You'll have an opportunity to ask questions. We do fun team challenges, trying to keep the fun in our group. Leadership training. So as you start to like add coaches to your team and you kind of need some guidance on how to be a leader, we'll do training for that. We have a Facebook team page. So when you're signed up, you are not just on your own. We are there holding your hand every step of the way. You have a place for every point in your business that you are. And that team page is where all the coaches are. It's on a Facebook. It's a Facebook group. You have any questions, this is how I communicate with you on a daily basis, is in this group. How your coaches and how the entire team just communicates. And then we're so big on recognizing everybody every week on their accomplishments, and it's accountability. You know, we have accountability there to help you learn and grow your business. So if coaching sounds like something that you might be interested in, there are a couple different options. Well, I guess the options this slide's going to show you is that you can be a coach or a customer. So if you're interested in coaching, so this is a customer. Obviously, you can just buy a challenge pack, or you can just buy a program or a product, but we're talking about coaching here. So if you're interested in coaching, you have a few options. The first one is the challenge pack option, and basically it's a fitness program that's combined with a month supply of Shakeology and a 30-day trial of the Team Beachbody Club subscription, which actually is going to be included in March. That actually includes Beachbody On Demand, which is pretty much like the Netflix of Beachbody. It has like streaming fitness programs, several fitness programs that are just basically right there for you, which is awesome. But and this is a great deal because the challenge pack option actually waives a $30 or $39.95 coach enrollment fee. So you basically, sign up is free. You just purchase the challenge pack. The second option is to purchase Shakeology HD, and that is a $40 sign up fee, or you can just buy a fitness program, and that's a $40 sign up fee. So you can see that the challenge pack is the best option because you're waiving that fee. Plus, a challenge pack actually combines Shakeology and a fitness program for less than if you were to purchase them separately. So it's a no-brainer, honestly. And then monthly, it's a $15.95 monthly fee. There's taxes with that, but that's the basic fee. And that just takes care of your media promotion, the personal website. So have 3 websites. Your Coach Online Office is basically your dashboard for running your business. Product warehousing, because you do not have to keep any inventory. You do not have to buy a whole bunch of stuff and keep it in your garage. So that's all taken care of for you. There's a customer service line. There's technical support. You do not have to take those phone calls. They provide marketing, communications, training, and Success on Demand. I mentioned that before. It's awesome training in the back office for personal development and growth, professional growth. So if you're just interested in joining as a customer, pretty much the same options except for no sign-up fee for number 2 and 3. So ideally, the person who invited you to this call is going to follow up with you and ask you, what did you like about the presentation? And see if Team Beachbody feels like a fit, and Team Phoenix feels like a fit that could help you achieve your goals, and which, if coaching is what most appeals to you. So take a second for me, and okay, I pride myself on not being this cheesy person, but I'm going to be cheesy just for a second. Think about what is it that you want out of life, like long term? Is what you're doing, like, is this going to get you where that is? Like, is the job you're in, is that going to take you where you want to go? Like, what kind of things do you see for your family and for your future? Is the path you're on right now going to take you there? And I think for most people that answer is no. And it's probably hard for you to hear me say this right now because you're on this certain side of it. This opportunity can provide you so much freedom. Think about, is it a dream home? Is it just getting out of debt? Like, are you buried in student loan debt like I was? Are you buried in credit card debt? Do you have medical debt? Do you just hate your job and hate having a boss? Do you hate leaving your kids in the morning every day? Do you have dreams to retire your husband from this god-awful job that makes him miserable? Um, you know, I'll be honest, like I didn't have any of that. Like I just was looking for fun. I was, I was not, that was not what I was thinking when I signed up. Um, but now here I am 2 years later and I'm seeing the potential, and my husband loves his job. Like, and we're doing okay. We're comfortable. Once we saw the potential and saw how much joy it brought us to make a difference in people's lives, my husband started to think about, well, what if I didn't have to be the sole provider? What if, and even though he's loved that and he loves his job, like he just never, it just was never an option to not in our heads. And so now that we're seeing what this opportunity can do, it's giving us this freedom to think about some dreams that were kind of suppressed that he had. And that's kind of cool. It's kind of cool to see that once there are alternatives, that these big dreams can come to life. So I want you to consider that, and to consider if this is possibly the opportunity